Hey, so I would like to do a shout out to I guess not the first time caller, but it's the first time that I've been able to actually answer the phone caller. So, shout out to Rick, wherever you are. I really appreciate that you stayed on the phone and we got to hold a conversation. I am really sorry that the credit card declined. But I'm glad that I had the settings. I set the settings really low so that I could try it out myself to see what it was that people had. It turned out, folks, that the part where it was supposed to be a voicemail doesn't seem to be working, so I guess you can't really leave a message on there. Although I'm gonna try to fix that because I know it's possible, because at one point we did do where I had a voicemail, where you could leave a voicemail and people left me voicemail. So I don't know why that's not working, and I got to find out. But I'm so excited that for the first live conversation with a stranger. So Rick, I hope you won't be a stranger in the future and that you will give another call. The fantasy that you are having is an interesting fantasy, and I'd love to continue and hearing more about it.
Is the door?
Yes, Mama, the door is closed.
Did you put a chair in front of it?
Yes, Mama, I put a chair in front of it. See, Rick, this is what I'm talking about. For the next 8 hours, we're going to be having her. So it does get it where it's interrupted.
And you put another chair in front of the other chair.
I'll be right back, folks.
Laura?
All right, picking up where I left off, now that I've completely lost my train of thought and have no idea what I was talking about. Oh, right, I was celebrating that the first time caller, saying thank you. And again, it's not the first time caller, but it's the first time I managed to figure out how to get, because I thought it was very difficult for me to catch the phone at the right time, and so I kept having it where I thought it was going to voicemail, because I've had people leave voice messages for me before. So yeah, so again, I have to figure out this setting. But for the time being, while I get it figured out, guess what? All of you guys get to benefit, because while I'm trying to figure this all out, I'm going to do a lower price than what I would like to do eventually in the end. So later on down the road, once I do get this all figured out, I'd like to make it so that the rates are going to be a little higher. You know, like in the old days where the 900 numbers, they charged, I think it was a minimum of like $1.99 a minute, and they had some that were like $3.99 a minute, and I saw some of that was $4.99 a minute, and that was back in the 90s. So I imagine today, I saw that the price range today varies somewhere between $4.99 to $10 a minute for premium chats. I'm still getting started, so you guys get the benefit while I figure this out. And so I'm going to do a poll. I'm going to make a special video to do a specific poll because they gave me the option to do where you do it per call or per minute, or where you do per call and per minute. So right now, I think I have this, because when I wanted to try out for myself, I set it the lowest setting, which is 49 cents per call, and then 49 cents per minute. But then you can set it so that the call is like it ends at a certain time, and that's what I wasn't sure. So Rick, I wasn't sure if whether or not we had gotten cut off because there was a 10-minute ending to the call or something, and then you got charged. But it was only for 10 minutes. You would only get charged for 10 minutes. I don't know, or either that or just you didn't have enough on your card and you got declined. But I hope that when you get more money on your card, next paycheck, that you will give us a call back and we will get to have a fun conversation and find out more about this fantasy of yours. It sounded interesting, and I wanted to ask more questions and talk more about it. So anyways, I'm excited. If you will call back, I will totally love that. And then eventually down the road, for people who've been, calling for a little bit, for long-term callers, maybe at some point I'd like to be able to switch over to Zoom calls if you want to do that, or especially if anybody wants to do a body-mind listening session. Now that one, for a Zoom call, I am afraid I would charge, it's going to be the full price of what I would do, because that's what I do for clients that I've had for a long time to do body mind listening. Some of them pay in our groceries, and some of them pay in rides, and some of them just various different things that people have done for us. Some people pay in cash. Though I appreciate all the cash, I really do. I can't use it to pay for the hotel or for rent or for bills or for internet stuff or for website. So it would be so helpful if you could, please. And if I know you, some of y'all want to need to be discreet, have to be discreet with your family, or although I don't really see why, because technically this isn't an adult hotline, although I have said I don't mind to hear the stories or hear your conversations or your fantasies or whatever, as long as you don't mind the fact that family's in the background somewhere. Lost my train of thought again. And I do apologize for all those people who can't stand that I lose my train of thought. I do have one of those ADD brains or whatever where some minutes I'm here and some minutes I'm not there. And I promise that when I'm on the phone with you, I'm going to try to do more listening, less talking. I get so excited sometimes, though. Okay, I was going somewhere. See, this is the reason why I'd rather do more listening, because then I get lost my train of thought. And I really should learn. Somebody complained once in one of the comments. He's like, get your brain together first. Yes, I totally agree with you that I really should write down my thoughts in an outline first so that I can go through. But then I'm going to have to pause to go through the outline and see, where in the outline, what have I said, what have I haven't said. So either way, you're going to have a pause. I mean, that's just, there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, now I really have lost my train of thought. I have no idea where I was. See, what I need is hey, you know what? I could turn the setting on. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, but that's not how that works.
Well, coming back, I'll have to edit these two together. So I had thought I could set the volume button so I could see my own caption of my words. That is so not true.
No, sorry, bud.
I have seen where I can talk into it and I can see the caption.
I've never seen it before, but okay.
All right.
You had that experience.
Disagreement with my kiddo about this. Anyways, I tried to do the caption key, and yes, the volume key was supposed to set the caption so I could see what I was saying, and that maybe the transcript I could know what I was saying, what my train of thought was. But apparently it doesn't work on this phone, I guess. I had to pause one more time. Okay, so let's see. I've thanked Rick. I've talked about the later video I'm going to make about a poll. Although I'm asking in this one too, please put in the comments below what you think would you prefer. Okay, I'm going to do a flat rate and a per minute rate, so I know that, but I am asking how much do you like. I want to hear other people's opinions about what you think the flat rate you would like the first few minutes flat rate to be, and what you $12 you said?
Yeah, is that too much?
Mom says $12 should be the flat rate for the first how many minutes?
Huh?
For the first how many minutes?
I don't know. Do you go by minutes?
You can do it a flat rate, or you can do it per minute. So how much do you think I should charge? Do you think I should charge a flat rate, or do you think I should charge per minute?
I mean, for me, I think
Right now,
I
take the
have
time to write in the comments
rate,
below your
so
answer.
I don't have to be counting how long and whatever we're talking, because I don't talk too long. Right?
You don't talk to. So I didn't hear the first part of your answer.
I don't talk very long.
Right, you don't talk very
Especially
long.
when I have to pay for the number of minutes.
Right, so you would rather do it per minute.
I don't know. I think I rather have a flat.
Okay, you'd rather have a flat fee?
Yes, then I can even decide to stay or not stay, depending on the other party, whether they have time to talk to me or not. Right?
So her argument, I think, was that she would rather have a flat rate so that she can talk for as long as she wants or as little as she wants, and not have to worry about it, and just have that flat amount.
And of course, I would not be calling it every minute of the day, because it would add up. If I start calling people a lot
something in that logic didn't quite make sense. I think she just said that if she's talking to a lot of people, she wants to do it permanent.
If I talk to a lot of people, then you may find that the lines are busy. I don't want to take your time or anything like that. No. For me, it's more to calm my parents, making sure they're okay, or if they're coming over. You know, I don't want it to come every day, but it keeps them away from working on their homes. But from time to time, something like that, yeah, that's all right.
So she makes some good arguments, even though I couldn't follow all of it. One was that she doesn't want to have to call too often and make it so that it's, because it would add up.
Yeah, that's about
I
it.
enjoy talking to you. I hope you enjoy talking to us, me mostly, because Kiddo's over there working on his project that he's gonna, this really cool project that will have its debut in about a year, unfortunately. So I kind of gotta keep this afloat until then because it's gonna be super cool when it comes out. Can't tell you any of the details. I just think it's exciting. And Mom, well, she's got too much and stuff, so I love her. I really do. She's really cool. She actually has quite an impressive brain still.
Eagles is working on a project that he may or may not be successful with it. But if he's working on a project, I don't mind helping him and my son.
So Mom says that she doesn't mind helping Kiddo if he's working on a project. I hope you guys don't mind either by helping support us by coming and chatting, letting me talk to you while they do all their work. Mom does her thing, Kiddo does his thing, its thing, right, genderless. Wholeness, right. All right, I'm gonna give you a big hug because you stayed on the phone this long. So everybody who's on the phone still, you put one arm across, the other arm across. I can't use the other arm because I'm holding the phone. Big arm across and get a big hug. And oh, I have some thoughts about Rick's fantasy, but I should probably save them so you can like have an inspiration to call me back so you can hear what my thoughts are of how ideas of how I handle a situation like that or would think I would handle a situation like. Anyways, I have thoughts to share back with you, Rick, if you want to give me a call back at some point when you have more money. So, and I'm blushing. All right, folks. Rick, again, thank you so much for helping me break the ice of getting comfortable, of finding out what it's like to have some complete stranger answer the other side of that phone and starting up a conversation. I actually do, it's really weird. I've had a lot of conversations with strangers on the phone. This is different, it's knowing that your credit card's going to get charged and knowing that I'm going to be myself anyways, so hopefully you just enjoy talking to me as I am. But knowing that it really counts and I got to help you enjoy that conversation, there's a little bit of pressure there. But I think just being myself and you being yourself, and I think that's really what I want to promote. I really want to promote a safe space so that all of you out there can have that. It's not, if you want to treat it like an adult call, fine. We'll treat it like an adult call. If you want to tell me your life story and your life problems, do be mindful that the conversations are recorded because for safety reasons. And also, especially if you want to do any body mind listening sessions, then you can have that. You can like pay some extra and you get a listen.
Story, conversation or stories takes a lot of I don't know how to say it. It's not time, but the length of story.
conversations, she was saying that conversations, when you tell a story, take a long time. They do. For anybody who has it where if they call me and I have a lot of time taken away listening to mom for some reason, I wonder if it's possible to set up a discount for you for the next phone call, or do you do a partial refund for the parts where she is, if she takes me away from you too long?
Best if they give you a story, and then you can, if you have questions, you can call.
I'll have to look into that. I don't want to give a full refund for the time that I did invest in you. So I don't know how that works. Basically, you need to go in with the 3 expectations, with 3 caveats? No, 3 considerations. 1, I'm still figuring this whole phone thing out. 2, yes, I've got my family around me, so I take care of my mom full-time, 24 hours, 7 days a week, all day, all night. I've got to be on call and being able to be there. That's, I think, one of the things that makes me a great person. Sorry, might be boasting. I think that's something to be proud of, that I like to be there for the people who are in person around me. And, you know, she's lived a good life, so I would like to be able to be there for her, I think. And also the way I judge you is how respectful and patient you are about letting me go and attend to her for a few minutes. So the more you're patient and honoring and respectful of grandma, and usually kiddo's very understanding, doesn't interrupt me unless there's an emergency. It is happy doing the work that they're doing. They're very focused on their project. So much love. Thank you. I'm so excited. I really am. And I'm so relieved, Rick. Thank you so much for getting me comfortable with this. And I'm even more excited than I was before. I was so excited when I got the phone number to have a way for people to call me. But I was always very scared or nervous or not sure how it works. And, you know, I had to get past that fear of it. And I imagine you might be scared too, like, what's it like to call me? And I'm going to do everything I can to help you be as comfortable as possible, for you to be yourself. Oh, right, I was talking about caveats or considerations. The third one is that I do record everything, so you have to be mindful or okay with the fact that I record, that your credit card's getting charged, and that my family is somewhere out there in the background, somewhere. That doesn't mean that you should ever feel embarrassed about your thoughts, because my main goal is to have you be so freaking happy about whatever and however your mind thinks that you are you. It's very important that we walk away from this conversation where I celebrate me and my family celebrates them and you celebrate you. So on that note, I should probably end this video. I look forward to talking to you in the next video. I do enjoy talking to people. It really lights up my world. I mean, and I feel like people should do the jobs that help them light up. And this is the thing that helps me light up, is connecting and this feeling. I feel like a conduit, not a conduit, a fountain. I feel like a fountain of love, and I want to just pour all this love and celebration, just let it flowing and up into the atmosphere and through the internet and the phone over to you. And it just puts me in a happy mood, and I want to put you in a happy mood that way too. So hopefully my happy mood is contagious and you are in a happy mood too. Thank you again, Rick. So much appreciation. I was a little bit kind of sad. I was like, oh, maybe I should text him, but I am not going to just text people back unless they're willing to pay for the text. So if you want to set that up for like a week-long package or a day-long package that you're available for, I'm available for texts that day. Did I ever finish saying earlier, by the way, that...
I need to ask you a question.
Oh, hold on. What? I'm going to pause this for a second. Okay, so I don't remember my train of thought anymore. And I really should end this video because it's a freaking long video. Oh my gosh, I don't know if anybody's going to actually watch this video. I was just very excited. Very excited. So, hey, Rick, if you're out there, go ahead and like say yay. Or just a quiet celebrate. Thank you that you made my night. You really made my night because like it helped me get over that nervousness, and I am so excited about being able to talk to all the rest of you guys. So girls, it's whoever you are, AIs. That would be kind of, I can look forward to the day when an AI calls me just to chat with me. That would be so cool.
Data ain't free, right?
What?
Data ain't free.
Data ain't free, no. Whatever. Yes. Love. Fountain of love. I hate saying goodbye. I really do. Which just means I would probably keep you on the phone for as long as your, like, numbers. Oh, that's something I wanted. Oh, that's the third consideration is that because I want to make this accessible to people who don't have a lot of money on the phone, I was thinking that, and I'm just going to try it out for a little bit and see if it works, where I put it at the maximum time call is a small amount so that you only get charged a small amount. And I think then the conversation gets interrupted where then you get asked to, if you want to keep going, or it charges your card again, I guess, for another 20 minutes. I really don't know how it works. So while we get the kinks worked out, as I said, I'm going to have these rates lowered. So get them while they're good and give us a call so that we can figure out how to earn money this way, and you can have fun with fun conversation. Yeah. So, and then send good reviews and say how funny and crazy these conversations are and how entertained and happy you walked away. All right. So much love for you, Rick. Thank you again. You totally made my night. And I look forward to the next time I chat with you. So hurry up, do whatever job you're going to do, raise that money so we can chat again. And all the rest of you, punch in that credit card number, send us a call. And if there's a voicemail setting, tell me how to reach you. If you don't have then just leave, make sure you're approved. And then I will at some point see the number, and if you're approved, I will try calling you back, and you'll get my message. Oh, and then you just say, yes, I accept the credit card expenditure, and then you can talk to me. All right. It's late. Mwah. I love you. Bye. Thanks. Thank you again.